Alright guys, so I just wanted to quickly shoot this video and share with you a recent win that I had just yesterday. So what I did is I just created a very simple post and posted on my Facebook profile and my LinkedIn profile, and I started to get a lot of engagement, a lot of comments. And then what I decided to do is repost that same post that I posted on my profile into different groups, and I was really surprised what happened next. I actually managed to generate over 100 warm leads from my agency, and now this gives me an opportunity to reach out to all these 100 warm leads and strike and rather start a conversation and potentially book a few calls in, right? And that's the exact strategy that I'm going to share with you in this video. So if you're watching, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so that I continue to keep making these videos. All right, so let's quickly get down to it. So this is a simple post that I did on my Facebook profile. As you can see, it's a very simple question. Do you follow a morning routine or just get to work as soon as you wake up? All right, as you can see, this is the post over here on my Facebook profile. And as you can see, just 22 hours back, and by the time of recording this video, it's 13th Feb, and this was posted on 12th Feb 24. So I started to get some engagement on this post. As you can see, I got 16 comments, but out of these, 8 are mine. So let's just count 8 comments over here. And whenever I notice that I get a lot of engagement on a question post or an engagement post, which is actually the objective of this kind of a post, where I'm just trying to get my audience, open up a bit, break the ice, just get them to talk to me. Nothing about business specific, nothing about marketing, sales, or any of that. Just getting them to talk to me so that it opens it opens up a door for me to reach out to them. That's the whole idea of doing this. It's not about getting them to, so you're not even giving away any lead magnet, or you're not even putting any promo, right? It's a very simple basic question. So that's what the objective is, nothing too fancy. I start this question and I start to get some replies, and whenever I notice this, I decide to test the same question in different groups, right? And when I talk about groups, these are big groups, large groups, where there are close to 500,000 members, or even at least 200,000 members or more, right? And by the time of recording this video as well, as you can see, there was this one person who just commented, right? As you can see, these comments are still coming in, right? This person commented just a few seconds ago, and this is exactly what I'm going to show you. So the same post, what I did is I copied the same post and I posted in the group called as the Success Club. This is the group, and this is the post, exact same post. As you can see, just the color of the background is a bit different. I decided to use blue. And guys, as you can see, I've got so many likes over here. As you can see, there are 30 people who already liked this post, and these are 30 leads over here. And apart from this, as you can see, there are 85 comments. Now let's just count comments from prospects or from potential leads. That's just 42, right? Or 42 or 43, because others comments, this is my replies. I'll give you a quick example. As you can see, this person commented. I haven't yet actually replied to him. This person commented as well, but although this is a negative comment, it's still a comment, right? And that's okay. If there are people who are going to put negative comments, you also have to have a tough skin to accept these kinds of comments as well. That's okay, that's completely fine. Move on. As you can see, that a lot of people have replied very positively, sharing their morning routines, and you can keep scrolling down, right? You can keep scrolling down. There are so many replies sharing what exactly they do when it comes to starting their day. Do they have a morning routine, or do they follow like a simple plan to get started? And so many comments I've got. Only one negative. Apart from that, every single comment is positive. But as you can see, I've also replied to all these comments. So let's just uh, count the potential leads over here. We have close to 40 plus leads right over here. We already counted on my Facebook profile. That's close to 8 or maybe 10 odd leads. So that's 50 plus leads just in two sources. Now there's one more group that I posted the exact same post, that is ClickFunnels, and same, almost same reply. As you can see, there are so many people who commented. Not many likes though, but yes, there are a lot of comments, and this group is a high quality group, and definitely there are a lot of prospects who has commented very positively, and some even started kind of a thread with me asking even more questions on what I do and stuff like that. So a very great and a very simple way to generate warm leads to start conversations. If you're stuck, if you feel like what do you need to do to generate inbound leads, if you're tired of doing organic outreach or sending DMs and stuff like that, do this, and you can really generate a lot of engagement on questions like these that are very general in nature, not very business specific. Again, sharing one more source, that is LinkedIn. But I put up a poll this time, and if you see, there are 24 votes on my poll, and these are all potential prospects. Maybe some are very high quality in nature, some are not, but at least it allows me to open a conversation with them, and I can maybe potentially offer them consulting services or sell my courses, or maybe offer them my entire done for you package. It depends on what kind of conversation I have with them, right? But it just allows me to start a relationship with them, right? So all in all, this, as we can clearly see, over 100 leads, warm leads I have generated with just one simple post. Now, to take this a step further, let's think, right? How can I use this exact system to keep generating more leads, right? Do I keep coming up with such amazing questions? Yes, that's one way. But why to even spend so much time when we have ChatGPT, right? So let's open ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to come up with similar questions so that I can keep asking more questions throughout the month, maybe, or throughout the next 3 4 months, or maybe 6 months, maybe 1 year, right? I can keep doing this, keep generating over 100 plus leads for every single question, engagement based question, and I can have literally thousands and thousands of leads to reach out to, strike a conversation, and potentially book at least 50 or 100 calls. That's definitely a realistic possibility. Now, as you can see, I already created like a question to ask ChatGPT over here. This is my prompt. This is what I asked ChatGPT. Please come up with 10 different one-line engagement-based question posts. Ideally, not more than 20 words around business, lifestyle, mindset, theme, to ask in Facebook groups to create engagement. Example engagement based question post will be below. I just copied my post and put it over here so that I feed ChatGPT with some specific of what exactly I'm trying to create. Please write in English language, right? Obviously, that's quite basic. So this is what ChatGPT came up with. How do you maintain a healthy life work balance? Now, definitely you can steal this, but by the time you watch this video, maybe I've used all of this, maybe someone else has used it, or maybe it's not yet used. But anyways, you can always create this as use this as an inspiration to create something else of your own, right? But the idea is to keep the questions very broad, not very specific, to get a lot of engagement, so that you can use that engagement to generate leads for you, right? So if you see very great questions, to be very honest, share one mantra that keeps you motivated and drives your success every day, right? Very simple, very basic, starts a conversation. What book or podcast has had the most significant impact on your business mindset? Amazing question. What's your favorite method for staying organized and managing your time effectively, right? All these questions, not these are not specific questions like how do you get more appointments. If you ask a question like this, nobody will reply. But if you ask a very broad question, a lot of people that will reply to you. And again, as you can clearly see, proof, this allows you to send a message to them. Like for example, I can clearly message uh, you know any one prospect who fits based on my qualification criteria. Like for example, Let's just choose this person, because this person I remember has commented on quite a few other posts as well, right? And actually you can search inside this group my name, and you can see all the different types of posts that I've published over the last couple of years, right? There are a lot of posts that I've published, and I've used this strategy to generate a lot of inbound leads. As you can see, this is the recent one, but the last I did was August 16, 2023. I don't know why I stopped it, but yes, this post again got few engagement. But as you can see, this post got a lot of engagement, 29 comments. And yeah, 6 comments. This post, some posts, like if you see these specific posts are not getting any kind of engagement. Like when I talk about business, it doesn't get any kind of engagement. But when I talk about uh, you know broad questions, like broad things, I get a lot of engagement. 97 comments over here. Okay, again, what's the one thing you're really good at? 29 comments. If you see, guys, right, 2022, March 23, 2022. So I've been doing this for a long time and testing all these things, right? And always focus on doing what works and not doing what doesn't work, right? So come up with similar questions for your own business as well, and you can always strike a conversation with all these prospects. Let's just give you an example on what is the next step. Okay, you got engagement. How do I strike a conversation? It's very simple, right? Let's say I already replied to this person, right? What I would do is I would obviously first check the lead over here by opening the profile. Is this a qualified prospect? So Melissa Vick, okay, what does she do? So I'll just click view profile. I'm just giving you a very detailed explanation of how to qualify leads, but you can quickly send messages to every single person if that's something that you want to do. But if you see, right, helping new entrepreneurs get their business set up legally so that they can stay protected, definitely she's a qualified lead for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a friend request to this person, and I'm going to just reach out to that person by clicking the message button, and I'm just going to send a message, right? A very simple message. Hey, thank you so much for commenting on my post. Hey Melissa, happy Tuesday. Appreciate your comment on my latest post inside ClickFunnels group. And maybe just put a pray emoji or whatever. Like, you don't want to really sell anything. You don't want to send them are you interested in appointment setting services, are you interested in Facebook ads, etc., right? Because they just commented. It's not like they allowed you to pitch them. So obviously go slow with this. This only opens the door for a conversation. This does not open a door to pitch them. There's a stage that will come if you progress in this conversation inside the messenger. If you progress ahead, once they reply to you, once you maybe ask a few more questions, then maybe you can pitch. But wait for that time. Else what will happen is, if you start pitching every single person, the next time they will stop commenting, and that's not something that you want to happen. Because if they stop commenting, then you lose your reach, you lose your overall authority, right? And maybe it will spread the word out that you are just going to pitch them. So don't pitch immediately. If you're doing the strategy, just stay patient, and definitely it's a bit long term, but it's still very powerful, right? So let's quickly take a look at the impressions that I've got. If this allows me to open maybe some stats, right? So that way we can just see some numbers as well, right? So if you see, let's see if I can check some numbers from this view, because I was able to check some numbers on my phone. Let's just see if, yeah, over here, right? So if I click view tools, last 28 days post reach 15,188. Now if you see, these are some of the post reach, but what I wanted to show you is like for example, if you see, right, all these people, right, this is because of the post that I did yesterday. All these engagement contributes in your professional stats, and that's what you need to focus on. The more people you reach, the more this will increase and grow, right? And that's where you can really capitalize on. So yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to show you. I think this really does not share the exact source of the post that we made, because this is not really reflecting the specific thing that I want to share with you. This view is working on mobile, but yeah, anyways, I hope you get the point. The reach is high because of that post, it's not because of any other post. And that's one way to grow your reach to maybe 100,000, maybe 200,000, right? So keep posting in different groups. That's a very good way for you to get more quality leads and engagement. And by the way, just to also give you some proof, there was one person who was part of my network. She reached out to me, although she didn't book a call yet, but she did reach out to me, and she asked me what are the pricing, or what are the packages of my services, and I can show that to you, right? So let me quickly give you a proof, right? So if you see this particular prospect, she reached out to me, and the reason why she reached out is because she's my friend, and she's also part of the group Success Club. And that's where she got a notification as well that there are so many people who are engaging on my post. So every single person who is part of my Facebook friend list as well, who is also part of Success Club or ClickFunnels group, they also see the post. So again, one way to remind your existing network, be it 1,000 friends or be it 5,000 friends, that you exist. And sometimes there's a conversation that was lost, maybe they'll reach out to you, and you can again get them to book a call, right? So if you see, hey, what is your pricing, again, there was nothing from my side. She just remembered that, yeah, I do appointment setting, and she reached out to me. So like I said, very powerful in terms of getting inbound leads. The more content you post in different groups, the better you increase your authority, and you can really you can really generate a lot of leads without trying to prove you're an expert, because this is just simple work, right? That's all you need to do. And with ChatGPT, you can keep creating similar content for months, for days, or for years, right? I just asked, write 10 different posts. You can ask, write 50, write 100, write 200, right? ChatGPT will keep on creating such posts for you, and that's what you need to do. And yeah, I hope this very simple yet very powerful attraction marketing strategy will allow you to generate a lot of inbound leads for your coaching, SMMA, or service based business, and it will allow you to book more calls and grow your business. If you like this video, feel free to share with your friends, and leave comments if you have any questions, and I'll definitely reply. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.